You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodrans for Black and White Sports. Very quickly, make sure you tell the XFL to stand up. 1776. Get your patriotic t-shirt in our merch store. Link down below. Okay. A couple of weeks ago, The Rock came out and formally endorsed Joe Biden and Kamala Harris in a cringy video in which The Rock was destroyed. It was like, instant regret kind of video. And we started to get concerned about the XFL right there. Look, in a vacuum, if The Rock wants to endorse Joe Biden, that's his business. That's his uneducated business. But as long as he kept his politics and his belief systems out of this league, fine. Put no politics on the field, no politics in your pregame, no politics anywhere that the consumer can find it and see it, and we're good. You're one up on the NFL right there. Well, that's not going to happen. Danny and The Rock sat down with Kerry Champion and the hater of everything Donald Trump and white people, Jamel Hill, Stick to Sports on Vice, and they talked about players kneeling, and the XFL is DOA. While we want the XFL to have an abundance of fans, my views are not necessarily the same as the XFL News Hub. This is from the guy that the site this came from. The fight for social justice is not political, it's humanitarian. Which exactly why the new ownership has changed its policy on kneeling in the XFL. McMahon was against it, but it should be noted that we weren't in the same space and time we are today. At the time, no league was allowing protest. The NFL has changed their opinion on it. In other leagues, it was in contracts that they have to stand for the anthem. Now the NFL has changed its position, as has NASCAR, NBA, and MLB. Even the NHL was allowed forms of awareness to be on the ice. College sports has allowed self-expression. Now, Danny emphasizes, here we go with the virtue signaling, emphasizes that the XFL is a league of culture and it's not about the owners. The players aren't just employees hired to do a job. We'll get to that in a minute. The XFL is all of us. Quote, patriotism is not indifferent. Patriotism is fighting, representing, and celebrating and calling out what is wrong with the country you love. And so, what we will look for is if a player wants to kneel, if a player wants to stand, let them do it in unity. But they get to be diversified in expression. For us as owners, it's our job to identify what their pain is and take care of them. And that's all I'm going to read. I'm not going to... They go on to talk about her owning a league as a woman. Okay. I mean, there's owners... There's minority owners in other sports. The NFL has female owners. I mean, I believe the owner of... It's one of the teams is a woman, okay? Detroit's team, I think. It's either Detroit or Chicago. Anyway, regardless, that's where the XFL stands on kneeling. The XFL is DOA. It's dead on arrival. We was hoping that The Rock would keep this shit, regardless of his politics. I was hoping The Rock would keep his bullshit out. Look, the media is trying to promote some kind of a poll out there that says activism is not why the sports ratings are tanking. Horse shit. Keep your little wokety woke super woke brave and stunning poll to yourself. Because the fact is, a Gallup poll came out directly tied to the NBA, and the number one reason it said people were not watching in the poll was that the NBA chose to get political. Now, I'm going to trust a Gallup poll long before I trust some bullshit poll that the media, like Yahoo Sports, is trying to put out there. It has absolutely turned people off. Without a doubt. People don't want to hear about it. China was number 3 in the poll about the NBA, but number 1 was the league got too political. People want to sit down. They want to relax. Look, they've been watching the news. You go to watch sports, you don't want to watch the news. You know, to be quite honest with you, let me tie this back into what they said a minute ago. These players are going to work. This is their workplace. So why are you allowing this bullshit to come into the workplace? You guys are so concerned about the players' feelings. This is the workplace. Let them come in and perform their job. All workplaces have policies. You can either choose to follow the policy or you can get the hell out the door. And look, maybe that's where the disconnect is with all of this. You're disrespecting the military, you're disrespecting law enforcement, and I don't give a shit if you believe, oh no, that's not the case. You're full of shit. Colin Kaepernick come right out and said, it is about the country. He's a fucking communist. Do you think we really give a shit what Colin Kaepernick has to say? Ever? The problem with these leagues right now is you are telling people that are not racist that they are racist, and we don't want to hear it. You don't want to be called a racist when you're not a racist. And whatever your personal beliefs is, that's your personal beliefs. You should not bring it to the workplace. That was always my problem with Colin Kaepernick kneeling during the national anthem or any time while he was in the stadium. Why are you bringing it to the workplace? I own a business. I would fire your ass if you brought that politics shit in. Do you know why? Because my clients would fire my ass if I brought this shit in to my business. It is unbelievable. The XFL is officially DOA. You had a league with some momentum. It sucks because the moment that the Kung Flu started, it was the moment the XFL died. We thought somebody could step in and save it. We thought maybe The Rock could step in and save it. Then all the social justice bullshit started happening, and we immediately started getting nervous. And we thought, will they possibly go the other direction? They've got an opportunity to embrace the traditional values of America and grow a rabid fan base because of it, and they're not going to do it. They're going to kill their league right off the bat. Look, 50% off of 1.2 million viewers is not enough to keep the league going. 600,000 viewers, 500,000 viewers. No, you're not going to have much of a television contract. Because of that, the league is DOA. Because of this, the league is DOA. Now, Vince McMahon, Donald Trump, Ice Cube. Ice Cube come out. He's been working with Trump. I made a video on my personal channel about it. This is a huge opportunity. This is a huge opportunity. Because Donald Trump, in 4 more years, you'll be out of office, okay, or you'll be getting ready to go out of office. Vince McMahon, you want a sports league to work for you. Ice Cube, you've already shown some success with the big 3. That's I've watched more Big Three basketball the last 3 or 4 years than I have NBA. You guys have an opportunity, the three of you, to go together and bring back the USFL. Bring back the USFL, embrace the traditional values of America, and that league will be successful. Trump, McMahon, Ice Cube together, people would get behind that in record fashion. Look, bring players out of college a year earlier so you get the best talent. If a player thinks they can play and they're a sophomore, let them come out and play for the league. As far as we're concerned, when you're 18, you're a grown adult. Let them play. Let them play. You'll get the best quarterbacks, all of that sort of thing. As long as you can pay a respectable salary, you'll get some of that good college talent, and you'll get some NFL talent that didn't quite make the roster. And if you're patriotic, shit, your ratings will be up through the roof. And we would love to see the USFL back. There's a huge opportunity, a huge opportunity. Tell me what you think, black and white sports fans. The XFL's fucked. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.